America's airports, once chaotic hubs of energy and excitement, are now eerily quiet, their vast halls echoing with the memories of millions of travelers who once passed through their gates. It's September 2025, and the bustling terminals that once symbolized American mobility and freedom are now relics of a different era, their energy replaced by a haunting stillness. Chicago O'Hare, once a hive of activity and a crossroads of the world, now echoes with silence, its endless walkways and moving sidewalks standing idle, waiting for footsteps that never come. The great American travel boom has gone bust, leaving behind empty monuments to a time when the sky was not the limit, but the beginning of adventure. So, what happened? How did we go from families eagerly asking, "Are we there yet?" to a nation collectively wondering, "Why would we even go?" The transformation is as dramatic as it is unsettling. It's a mix of economic pain, rising costs, and shifting priorities. The price of a plane ticket has soared, and for many, travel has become a luxury rather than a given. People aren't just choosing not to fly, it feels as if the choice has been made for them by forces beyond their control, forces like inflation, job insecurity, and a changing world. The dream of travel is grounded by paychecks that don't stretch as far, and by a sense that the world outside is less accessible than ever before. This isn't just about missing a Disney World vacation or a quick weekend getaway, it's about the loss of connection, the fading of shared experiences, and the shrinking of horizons. Airports were once the arteries of the nation, pumping life and possibility from coast to coast. Now, they're clogged with apathy and despair, their purpose slipping away. We're diving into why America's wings have been clipped, and what it means for a country built on movement and dreams. What does it mean when a nation that once reached for the stars can no longer afford a ticket to Phoenix, or even to visit family a few states away? The silence is deafening, a constant reminder of a dream deferred, of ambitions put on hold, and of a society in transition. The interconnected society we once knew is unraveling, as the spaces that brought us together now stand empty, waiting for a new purpose. Let's explore the reasons behind this profound shift, and what it might take to bring life, and hope, back to America's ghost terminals. JFK and LAX, once global crossroads bustling with life and energy, now feel like museums of travel, silent, echoing, and frozen in time. The hum of rolling suitcases and the chatter of travelers have faded, replaced by a haunting stillness. In 2019, JFK saw over 62 million passengers, LAX, 88 million. These airports were gateways to the world, pulsing with the movement of people, cultures, and dreams. Every day, thousands of flights connected families, fueled business, and sparked adventure. Today, they are vast, empty halls, monuments to a different era. The seats sit unclaimed, the corridors echo with footsteps that never come. Passenger traffic at top US airports is down 45% from pre-pandemic levels. The drop is not just a number, it's a transformation of the very soul of air travel. Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International, once the busiest airport on the planet, has seen its numbers plummet, its concourses eerily quiet. Dr. Amelia Vance, an airport economist, calls it a structural collapse of the US air travel market, a shockwave that has rippled through every aspect of the industry, from airlines to airport workers to local economies. The decline is starkest among tourists. International arrivals are down 60%. The world's travelers are staying home, and the global exchange of ideas and cultures has slowed to a trickle. Orlando International, gateway to the Magic Kingdom and dreams of millions, feels the drop acutely. The excitement of arriving families and eager children is gone. The magic has run out of money. Shops are shuttered, restaurants closed, and workers sent home, uncertain when or if the crowds will return. This isn't a regional problem, it's nationwide. From coast to coast, airports large and small are feeling the same emptiness, the same loss. Departure boards, once filled with endless destinations, now show fewer flights and more cancellations. The promise of travel has been replaced by uncertainty. The great American flight is becoming a relic of the past. The energy that once defined these spaces has faded, leaving only memories and empty seats. The world is still out there, waiting beyond the runways, but for many, it's out of reach, an unreachable horizon, a distant hope. The decline in travel is a sad reminder of a world once connected, where every journey was a story, and every airport a crossroads of possibility. The vibrant energy of airports has been replaced by quiet unease, a silence that speaks of lost opportunities and uncertain futures. The arteries of the nation are clogged, not with cholesterol, but with despair and longing. The flow of people and ideas has slowed to a crawl. The silence in airports is a symptom of a larger economic disease, one that affects not just travel but the very fabric of our connected lives. The once bustling terminals are now ghost towns haunted by the echoes of journeys that never began. The decline in travel is a stark reminder of a dream deferred, a vision of movement, connection and hope, now paused, waiting for the world to take flight again. Empty airports mean economic damage beyond the terminal gate. When the crowds disappear, it's not just the flights that are grounded, entire economies stall, waiting for travelers who never arrive. Every tourist who doesn't arrive is a hotel room unbooked, a meal uneaten, and a story untold. Hotels sit in silence, their halls echoing with the absence of footsteps, while restaurants prepare meals for guests who never come. The tourism industry, once a job creator, is on life support. Attractions that once buzzed with excitement now stand still, and tour guides wait for groups that never gather. In cities like Las Vegas and Orlando, the impact is catastrophic. These places, built on dreams and entertainment, now face a harsh reality. Streets once alive with visitors are eerily quiet. Hotel occupancy rates have plummeted, shows are closing, casinos feel empty. The energy that once filled these spaces has faded, leaving only memories of bustling nights and laughter. The ripple effect is immense, affecting small businesses and services. Souvenir shops, taxi drivers, and car rental agencies all feel the pinch, as fewer travelers mean fewer customers. The decline in travel has led to a $200 billion loss in economic output. Airlines ground their fleets, and duty-free shops close their doors, waiting for a revival that seems far away. It's not just numbers, it's livelihoods and small businesses closing. Each shuttered storefront represents a dream put on hold, a family struggling to make ends meet. As tourism revenue falls, cities cut public services, making them less attractive. Pools close, parks grow quiet, and public transport runs nearly empty, further discouraging visitors. The empty airports are a symptom of a hollowing economy. Each unused luggage cart is a reminder of journeys not taken and opportunities lost. The tumbleweeds roll through more than just old western towns. Now they drift through once busy main streets, symbols of a pause in the rhythm of daily life. The silence in airports is the sound of cash registers not ringing. Food courts and shops stand ready, but the customers are gone, and the hum of commerce has faded. The economic engine of tourism has run out of fuel. Planes, buses, and offices wait in vain for the return of travelers as the industry struggles to restart. The decline in travel is a vicious cycle, affecting cities and residents. Local cafes close, plazas empty, and neighborhoods lose the vibrancy that visitors once brought. The once vibrant communities are now beautiful, empty shells. The charm remains, but the life that animated these places is missing. The silence in airports is a reminder of a dream deferred. Each dimmed light and blank departure board speaks to hopes put on hold. The interconnected society we once knew is unraveling. As travel grinds to a halt, the threads that tie cities, businesses, and people together begin to fray, leaving us all a little more isolated. Why have Americans stopped flying? The primary culprit is money. The cost of living has risen, but wages haven't kept pace. The great inflation of the early 2020s never really went away. Family budgets are squeezed, making travel a luxury. A $500 plane ticket is now a distant dream for many. A 2025 survey found 65% of Americans cut back on non-essential spending. Travel is at the top of the list. The airline industry has made flying miserable with fees and delays. People are fed up with the premium price for a premium headache. The focus has shifted to local experiences and staycations. It's cheaper, less stressful, and avoids the hassle of air travel. The country is becoming more disconnected, a collection of islands. Americans are staying home because there's no other option. The dream of travel is a luxury many can't afford. The silence in airports is a reminder of a dream deferred. It's not just Americans staying home. The world isn't coming here. The strong dollar makes America an expensive destination. Political turmoil and safety concerns deter international visitors. The visa process is a bureaucratic nightmare, pushing tourists elsewhere. America is no longer the default dream destination. The decline in international visitors means a loss of soft power. Tourism is a form of public diplomacy, connecting people and cultures. With fewer visitors, the world's perception of America is shaped by news cycles. We're losing the battle for hearts and minds in empty arrival halls. The decline in tourism is a symptom of a larger issue. The silence in airports is a reminder of a dream deferred. The interconnected society we once knew is unraveling. The decline in travel is a stark reminder of a dream deferred. With fewer flyers, airlines aren't lowering prices or improving service. Routes are cut, creating travel deserts in mid-sized cities. The country is being disconnected, one canceled route at a time. Airlines charge more per ticket, making flying unaffordable. The industry is in survival mode, competing for solvency. The passenger experience suffers with more fees and less service. The decline in flights leads to layoffs and job insecurity. The entire system is strained, affecting passengers and employees. The silence in airports is a reminder of a dream deferred. The interconnected society we once knew is unraveling. The economic fallout from empty airports affects many industries. The ecosystem supporting flights, from catering to manufacturing, suffers. Boeing and other manufacturers face layoffs and recession. The decline in business travel hits urban economies hard. Convention centers sit empty, affecting event planners and technicians. The interconnected economy is starved of oxygen. The decline in travel is a slow-motion economic disaster. The silence in airports is a reminder of a dream deferred. The interconnected society we once knew is unraveling. The decline in travel is a stark reminder of a dream deferred. As travel becomes difficult, virtual vacations emerge. Tech companies offer hyper-realistic VR travel platforms. Virtual travel is sanitized and affordable, but lacks authenticity. It prioritizes simulation over genuine connection and discovery. The trend threatens to make us more insular and disconnected. Virtual vacations widen the gap between real and digital experiences. The American dream of travel was about expanding horizons. The virtual vacation erects new, invisible walls. The silence in airports is a reminder of a dream deferred. The interconnected society we once knew is unraveling. Empty airports are a potent symbol of quiet surrender. Travel was a fundamental part of the American dream. The airplane was a vehicle for aspiration and opportunity. That dream is now grounded, replaced by a cautious reality. The nation is becoming static, losing a shared cultural experience. The airport was a place where Americans crossed paths. Now, we're staying in our own bubbles, disconnected. The empty airports are a physical manifestation of growing distances. The promise of opportunity and experience feels broken. Rebuilding the travel dream requires addressing root causes. It's about financial security, time, and optimism. Until then, the silence in airports is a sad reminder. The interconnected society we once knew is unraveling. The decline in travel is a stark reminder of a dream deferred. The future of travel depends on rebuilding a society worth exploring.